Have you ever wondered how to maintain your vegan lifestyle while dining out at non-vegan restaurants? It's a question that's probably crossed your mind more than once. We're all aware of the challenges that come with being a vegan in a world where meat and dairy products seem to be on every plate. This is especially true when it comes to dining out. Imagine this: you're out with friends or family, and they pick a restaurant that you know isn't particularly vegan-friendly. You're scanning the menu, hoping to find something, anything, that fits with your lifestyle. But it seems like every dish is sprinkled with cheese, swimming in butter, or based on some form of meat. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? But here's the good news: it doesn't have to be this way. There's a world of flavors, textures, and culinary adventures waiting for you at any restaurant, vegan or not. You just need to know where to look and how to ask for it. That's precisely why we're here today. We're going to dive into the art of eating vegan at non-vegan restaurants. We'll explore how to research restaurants, understand menus, customize orders, veganize popular dishes, communicate with staff, and even explore international cuisine from a vegan perspective. By the end of this video, you'll have a toolkit of strategies that you can use to make any dining experience enjoyable and in line with your vegan lifestyle. You'll be able to confidently walk into any restaurant, knowing that you can find something delicious and vegan to eat. You won't have to compromise on your choices or feel left out of the dining experience. So, are you ready to take the stress out of eating vegan in a non-vegan world? To enjoy the freedom of dining out without the worry of finding something to eat? Great, because that's exactly what we're about to do. Turns out, with a little bit of planning and creativity, you can enjoy a delightful vegan meal at any restaurant. Let's get started. Before stepping out, a little bit of research can go a long way. For us vegans, dining out can sometimes feel like navigating a culinary minefield. But don't worry. With a bit of preparation and know-how, you'll be feasting on delicious plant-based meals at any restaurant in no time. So why is research so important? Well, it's simple. Knowing your options beforehand can save you from the awkward moment of realizing there's nothing you can eat on the menu. It also means you can relax and enjoy your meal rather than scanning the menu for hidden dairy or meat products. Now, the question is, where do you start? The internet is your best friend here. There are countless websites and apps dedicated to helping vegans find suitable eating spots. Websites like Happy Cow or Vegman can be your go-to guides for discovering vegan-friendly restaurants or those with vegan options in your area. Just type in your location and voila, a list of potential dining spots at your fingertips. But don't stop there. Once you've identified some potential places, delve a bit deeper. Look up the restaurant's menus online. Many eateries now provide detailed information about their dishes, including whether they're vegan, vegetarian, or gluten-free. Some even have separate menus for dietary restrictions, so keep an eye out for those. Also, don't underestimate the power of social media. Instagram, for instance, is a treasure trove of information. Just search for the restaurant's name or location followed by vegan, and you might find pictures of vegan dishes others have enjoyed there. This not only gives you an idea of what's on offer, but also of the portion sizes, presentation, and even the restaurant's ambiance. Lastly, remember to read reviews. Other vegans' experiences can provide invaluable insights into how accommodating the restaurant is to vegan diets. So there you have it, a brief guide to researching restaurants as a vegan. It might seem like a lot of work, but trust me, the payoff is worth it. After all, remember, a well-informed vegan is a well-fed vegan. Deciphering a restaurant menu can feel like cracking a code, but don't worry. We've got some tips to make the process easier and ensure your dining experience remains enjoyable and vegan-friendly. Firstly, don't be daunted by the jargon. Menus often use culinary terms or foreign words that can feel overwhelming. But remember, it's just food. Some common non-vegan ingredients to watch out for include dairy products like butter, cream, and cheese, and animal-based broths in soups and sauces. But don't be deterred by dishes that include these ingredients. Often, they can be swapped out for vegan alternatives. For instance, a pizza might come with mozzarella as standard, but you could ask if they have vegan cheese or simply opt for a cheeseless pizza loaded with veggies and herbs. Then there are the hidden ingredients. Did you know that some wines and beers are clarified using animal products? Or that a lot of bread is made with milk, eggs, or honey? Even seemingly innocent dishes like fries can sometimes be cooked in animal fat. But don't let this discourage you. You're not expected to know every hidden non-vegan ingredient in existence, and that's where asking comes in. If you're unsure about a dish, ask your server. They're there to help and will usually be more than happy to check with the kitchen or offer suggestions. It's also a good idea to look out for the V symbol. While it's often used to indicate vegetarian dishes, more and more restaurants are using it to mark vegan options too. But again, if you're unsure, just ask. Remember, the aim here is not to stress you out, but to empower you. The more you know, the easier it becomes to navigate non-vegan menus, and the more enjoyable your dining experiences will be. So the next time you find yourself staring at a menu in a non-vegan restaurant, remember these tips. Look out for common non-vegan ingredients. Don't be afraid to ask about substitutions or hidden ingredients. And keep an eye out for that V symbol. It's your meal, so don't hesitate to ask questions. Knowledge is power. When it comes to dining out, don't be shy about customizing your order. You see, you're not just a customer, you're a culinary artist, and the menu is your palate. It's your right, and frankly, it's your responsibility to shape your dining experience to suit your lifestyle, especially if that lifestyle includes a commitment to veganism. So, how do we go about this artistry? Let's start with substitutions. These are your best friends in the world of dining out. If a dish includes non-vegan ingredients, don't be afraid to swap them out for vegan alternatives. For instance, if a salad comes with cheese, you could ask for it to be removed or replaced with a vegan alternative, like avocado or nuts. Now let's talk about sauces and dressings. These can be sneaky sources of non-vegan ingredients. You might be surprised to find out that many contain hidden dairy or egg products. So, when in doubt, ask for your sauces and dressings on the side. This allows you to control the amount you use, or skip it altogether if you're unsure about its vegan status. But what about those dishes that don't seem to offer much room for customization? That's where the beauty of side orders comes in. A combination of vegan-friendly side orders can often make a satisfying and delicious meal. Think a side salad, a bowl of rice, some grilled vegetables, and perhaps a portion of fries. It's all about getting creative with what's available, and remember, it's not just about what you take out of a dish, it's also about what you can add in. Don't hesitate to ask if the restaurant can add extra vegetables, grains, or legumes to your meal. Many places are more than willing to cater to your needs, and you might just inspire them to include more vegan options in the future. In conclusion, dining out as a vegan doesn't have to be a daunting task. It's all about asserting your needs and not being afraid to get creative with the menu. Remember, restaurants are there to serve you, so don't hesitate to make your preferences known. After all, you're not just a customer, you're a culinary artist, and the world is your canvas. So go out there and paint it green. No vegan options? No problem. Let's veganize popular dishes. You might be surprised by how many of your favorite foods can be modified into vegan-friendly delights. Let's start with a classic, the hamburger. Many restaurants now offer plant-based patties. But if that's not an option, why not ask for a portobello mushroom burger? It's juicy, flavorful, and a great meat substitute. Next up, pizza. Instead of the usual cheese and pepperoni, why not top your pizza with an array of colorful veggies? Add some grilled eggplant, sweet bell peppers, or zesty artichoke hearts. And for the cheese, ask if they have a vegan substitute. If not, a pizza with a well-seasoned tomato sauce and an abundance of veggies can be just as satisfying. Let's talk about pasta. It's easy to veganize. Simply swap out the regular pasta for a whole wheat or gluten-free option if needed, and choose a sauce that is tomato-based rather than cream-based. Add a medley of sautéed vegetables for a healthy and hearty meal. Moving on to desserts, many sweet treats can be made vegan with just a few tweaks. Take the humble apple pie, for instance. Ask for it without the butter or cream. The natural sweetness of the apples, combined with the crunch of the crust, makes for a delicious end to your meal. Remember, it's all about being creative and not being afraid to ask for substitutions. If you're unsure, ask the staff about the ingredients. They're there to help and often more than willing to accommodate your dietary needs. Veganizing popular dishes isn't just about removing the meat or dairy. It's about showcasing the incredible range and flavors of plant-based foods. It's about exploring new tastes and textures. So the next time you're at a restaurant and you don't see any vegan options, don't be disheartened. With a little creativity, you can enjoy a vegan version of almost any dish. Good communication with restaurant staff is key to a pleasant dining experience. Now, let's dive into the importance of communicating your dietary preferences and restrictions to the staff. Imagine this. You're seated at a table in a bustling restaurant, scanning the menu for something vegan-friendly. But the dishes might as well be written in a foreign language. What do? You communicate. Start by letting your server know that you follow a vegan diet. It's not just about avoiding meat. Dairy, eggs, honey, and certain food additives are off the table too, so how do you phrase it? Try something like, I follow a vegan diet. Can you suggest any dishes that don't contain any animal products? Simple, direct, and polite. Now, you've set the stage for a more personalized dining experience. Don't shy away from asking questions either. If a dish looks promising but you're not sure about an ingredient, ask, does this pasta contain any eggs? Or is the soup base made with vegetable broth? These are not just questions but assertive statements of your needs. Most servers are more than willing to help, and some may even suggest modifications to make a dish vegan-friendly. Remember, you're not being difficult. You're just advocating for your dietary needs. And the restaurant staff are there to help you have the best dining experience possible. But what if the staff aren't knowledgeable about vegan requirements? Well, you can always suggest alternatives or modifications. Many dishes can be veganized with simple swaps, like using olive oil instead of butter or almond milk instead of cow's milk. Don't forget, patience and understanding go a long way. The restaurant industry is a busy one, and while most staff aim to provide excellent service, they're also juggling a dozen other tasks. A little kindness can make all the difference. In the end, it's all about collaboration. You, as a diner with specific dietary needs, and the restaurant staff as the facilitators of your dining experience. Always remember, good communication is the secret ingredient to a perfect vegan meal. International cuisine can be a treasure trove of vegan options. When we step out of our comfort zones and venture into the vast, vibrant world of global gastronomy, we uncover a myriad of dishes that are naturally plant-based or can easily be adapted. Let's start with Mediterranean cuisine, a haven for vegans. Think hummus, tabbouleh, and falafel. These dishes are made from plant-based ingredients like chickpeas, parsley, and lemons, offering a delightful combination of flavors and textures. And don't forget about dolmades, grape leaves stuffed with rice and herbs. It's a vegan dream come true. Moving on, we have Indian cuisine, renowned for its extensive vegetarian and vegan offerings. From hearty lentil dals to flavorful vegetable curries, there's an abundance of vegan options. And with a little caution around ghee, a type of clarified butter commonly used in Indian cooking, these dishes are ready to be savored. Next up is Thai cuisine, which offers a wonderful array of vegan-friendly dishes. Think tangy green papaya salads, fragrant vegetable stir-fries, and creamy coconut curries. Just be mindful of fish sauce, a common ingredient in Thai cooking, and request for it to be left out. Across the Pacific, Mexican cuisine offers a cornucopia of vegan-friendly options. From bean-filled burritos to veggie-stuffed tamales, there's a rich selection to choose from. And let's not forget about guacamole, a vegan staple that needs no introduction. As we navigate these menus, it's essential to be aware of hidden non-vegan ingredients. Remember, many dishes can be easily adapted with a few simple swaps or omissions. Don't be shy to ask the restaurant staff about the ingredients and possible modifications. Exploring international cuisine not only broadens your culinary horizons, but also opens up a world of vegan possibilities. So, next time you're dining out, why not take a culinary trip around the world? You'll be surprised at how many vegan treasures you'll uncover. Eating out as a vegan doesn't have to be a daunting task. Let's do a quick recap of what we've learned in this journey. We began with the importance of doing your homework before hitting the restaurants. Researching restaurants and their menus online is a great first step. It's about finding places with vegan-friendly options. or even those that are willing to adjust their recipes to accommodate your dietary needs. We moved on to understanding menus, where we learned that not all vegan options are clearly marked. Sometimes they're hidden in plain sight, and it's up to us to decipher them. We also learned to be cautious of seemingly vegan dishes that may contain hidden animal products. Then we tackled customizing orders, a skill that's handy in any dining situation. We discovered that with a bit of creativity and clear communication, we can transform a non-vegan dish into a plant-based delight. Next, we ventured into the exciting world of veganizing popular dishes. From pizza to pasta, burgers to burritos, we learned that there's a vegan version of almost every dish out there. And the best part, you don't have to compromise on flavor or satisfaction. Communication with the restaurant staff is key. We emphasize the importance of expressing your dietary needs clearly. Being polite and understanding can go a long way in ensuring a pleasant dining experience. Finally, we took a culinary trip around the globe, exploring international cuisine. We found out that many cultures have naturally vegan dishes, or ones that can easily be adapted. So don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone and try something new. Remember, being vegan doesn't mean limiting your food options. It's about making informed choices and embracing the diversity of plant-based cuisine. With these tips and tricks in mind, you can confidently maintain your vegan lifestyle while enjoying a wide variety of dining experiences. Until next time, subscribe for more health and wellness tips.